This is not pretty, but it's true. It's my story of healing with Joanna Ruth. Joanna Ruth is a teacher and healer. She uses the earth method, which is freeing your soul from your ego, which is trying to protect you on a daily basis, and it drives you mad. From the 10th of April to the 11th of May 2026, it is a proof of concept. This is my story.
Well, hello Joe. Been a really emotional afternoon. If this is feeling the feelings, it's fucked, is all I've got to say. Because I've never self-harmed before, but there's a lot of self-hatred, and I've just really reached a new level that I didn't think was possible, where I just am fixated on committing suicide. And I've never had this before, and I don't like it. I was just in the bath, and I was thinking about the hairdryer in the bath, and then I just started hitting myself, and I've never done that. I don't like this. And I've hit my head so hard, it's bleeding, and I'm scared of the rage inside, and I don't know. This hatred for myself will go away.
So you might have heard a voice note before of what happened in the bath. That's my head. It's from this ring hitting my head in the bath. My eyes are really red. It was a big process. So Joe kind of laid it down today. It was just like, you're not changing. Needed to put on pressure to say that things haven't changed too much. You've been talking the talk and not doing the walk, you know, a bit of a fraudster or distractions, and your ego's still running the show kind of thing. Took that in, but what happens when I perceive a threat is that I freeze. I've also fought, like I also have fight in me, but it's more likely to freeze now, and I just like take it in. So you might think that I'm not computing what you're saying, but I just need to like think about it later. I'm still stockpiling. So really got a lot of what she was saying and just couldn't comprehend it in that moment. Just had to go off on my own. So I spent a lot of the afternoon in bed crying, self-pity, and angry that I was in the situation again where I felt like helpless. I knew it was my ego. That's why I was smacking my head. I was just like, stop thoughts. Okay, I bite my nails like when I'm anxious. That's the level of self-harm that I get to. Maybe a little bit of bulimia back in the day. It was just a phase. And I was so disconnected from my feelings. I was trying to control my appearance. Tonight might actually be the first time where I actually feel my feelings. Let it out, like really let it out. What came out was just this like, fucking hate you. Like, I didn't know I had self-hatred so much, like at the core in my body. Never fixated on suicide before. It was like my ego was grappling at straws to like not let itself die. What a process. Recognizing what mine is. So there's 4 different formal responses that you can have if your nervous system gets triggered in that way: fight, fawn, freeze, flight. And you can have an intellectual understanding of those, but where the real gold is, what she was saying this morning in my head, like around somatic metacogniting, long day, and being aware of your feelings and also what you're thinking about your feelings. It just got to a point where I just felt really lonely and done, and all the things are like rock bottom. And the trauma response, obviously, when my ego doesn't like what it's hearing. I don't think from now on that I have as much of a battle. I'm sorry to my friends and family that have been around me when I'm in those states. Hopefully that's a thing of the past. You'll know a very healthier version of me. I'm looking forward to meeting her too. Being humbled by this whole experience has really been key as well. That's when you know that the ego isn't on all the time. I really need to get to sleep. I actually feel sick. I haven't eaten. I had half a pancake, sorry. And a coffee. Tomorrow's a new day.
Healing into harmony, feeling and community, made for you, of course, by Millennial Force.